Yo, what up? It's Jay Hen. Right now, you're listening.
On Wax the podcast, baby.
On Wax the podcast, right here in San Antonio, Texas. Number one podcast.
Like you drunk, I ain't scared of it. I put it on Chuck. You a bitch ass punk. In the NFL with scares and the type nigga like it's a bitch.
What it do, baby? It's your boy Jay Hen on Wax the podcast with another Wax Wednesday, baby. Give me a hell yeah. Man, we back in this bitch, man. Man. Solo Dolo episode, man. I told you I'm trying to get you more of those episodes. They're my favorite episodes. Minus the one with LJ, right? Like, it was weird getting LJ in here, man, because we've only did audio for so long. And then, you know, we're going to get LJ back. And he was hype, by the way. He was hype. He was very hype afterwards. And he was just like, man, that was fucking tight. Like, what could we have done better? What did you like? You could tell like his mind was. And I was like, man, like there was a piece of me that wanted to, for all the new listeners that don't know LJ, it would have been nice to give him more of a backstory. This is my friend. We did this. We did that. Because I think some people just thought like, oh, it's his best friend. No, I mean, we've been doing this shit for 6-7 years prior to where I'm at today. So there was a piece of me that really wanted to give him more of a backstory. Sometimes, like, I really wanted to go over some of the best episodes that we've had. We have 200 episode plus, like 250, 260, 270 episodes right now on Spotify and on Apple Podcast, SoundCloud. You can go listen to all of those right now if you wanted to. And I thought about maybe we could do like a best of, and let's just talk about like some of our funniest moments, some of our best topics. Still to this day, a few that come to mind is like hog, height, or handsome. And we had asked the female listeners, like, would you prefer or rank them? A man with the hog, a guy that's like super duper tall, height, or like handsome. You know what I'm saying? So we'd have all the girls rank hog, height, handsome. That was a fun episode. We had still to this day, I think it's my favorite. We had one, I Need the Plot. That's probably my favorite. And I can't get over the fact how many people, I was like outnumbered by a lot, by the way. How many people when watching porn don't need the plot? What the fuck? I think it's just me and Corey. We just need the plot. I need the real estate agent. I need the that I'm broken down and I need a ride. I need the pizza man. I need a plot. I need the story. I mean, everybody was like, hell no. Let's get down to business. I was like, that's crazy. But we had a lot of good episodes, man. The best episodes. Then we bring Corey on the episodes, and those were classic episodes. So I wanted to make it a nostalgic episode for the day one listeners, but also I didn't want to like do too much. So I tried to like, you know what? I'm just going to keep going with what would have been on my agenda. And then he can chime in, and if he feels comfortable to talk. And that's why it kind of seemed like a regular episode. And I kind of planned on it to be a regular episode. But shout out to my brother, LJ. Corey, we got to get you in. LJ, we got to get you in. The dream episode is getting all three of us on. I think we're still working on the logistics for that. But we got to work on that. Huge week for your boy. Man, it's crazy. For one, I was talking to, shout out to my producer Beans. I was like, man, I ain't really been in a crazy headspace to like want to record, you know? It sounds crazy to say this, but like it takes a lot out of you to do this every single week, once a week, ding, 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 get guests, don't get guests, create an agenda, come to the studio, record, post, come up with a strategic marketing strategy for the week. What reels do I have? What reels don't I have? What can I share? Like it gets exhausting sometimes, man. And that's why I need you to share this shit on Instagram. Tag on Wax the Podcast. Let them know who San Antonio's #1 podcast is, baby. And shout out to the people that like consistently listen on a regular basis. Leave the YouTube comments. Tag us on Instagram. All that good stuff, man. I see it. I appreciate it more than you know. But yeah, it's just kind of, it weighs on me like to have an agenda, like a beefy fucking agenda on a weekly basis. It takes a lot out of you. So I'm back today. A lot of good information, a lot of good updates I feel like to share with you guys. I'm excited to share with you guys with a lot of this stuff. The first things first. Now, I've been getting clowned a little bit because I'm like all about this EV life. you see the verbiage? The EV life, you know what I mean? And real EVers know what EV is, by the way. And I see that the Jeep community has a community, and they leave those little little ducks everywhere. Like, oh, I have a Jeep, put a duck here. And I was like, man, that's kind of tight. And then I became an EVer, okay, an electric vehiculer. And let me tell you something right now. I have a friend named Jose, and he has a Tesla. And I told him, I was like, man, I keep looking at him. He said, let me tell you one thing about a Tesla. The number one thing I love about my Tesla. He's like, you don't get it yet. You won't get it yet. But let me tell you one thing I can promise you about owning a Tesla. And he said, and come back to me in a week and tell me I'm lying. And I said, okay. He says, you get this like, you get this feeling like I made it. And I was like, no. He's like, trust me, you can have any vehicle in the world, feel a certain way. Great. But when you get a Tesla, you feel like you made it. And I was like, interesting. Cool. I'll take that. And then I get this Tesla, right? And first things first, my car payment goes up $300. That's not funny. But then you start really dissecting what's going on, right? And I was doing this basic math, and I was like, okay, well, I'll probably go through at least one full tank of gas per week. And to fill up my Mustang, it was $65. And so you do 65 times 4, 130, 5 times 2, 260. So I'm like, damn, that 260 in gas can go towards this electric vehicle. And now I'm only paying like an additional $40. And I was like, ooh, let me check the insurance. I bet the insurance skyrockets. Only $20 more per month? And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. So I can get like a way newer Tesla, a more dependable Tesla than my Mustang that had been, we'll go there, for $60, right? But then I had to get my oil changed for my Mustang like 2 weeks ago. $125. Ugh. And then while I'm getting my oil changed, the dude has the audacity to say, well, buddy, you need some coolant in your car. And he pulls out this little fucking gadget. He's like, looking at this little guy here, it's at 5. And once it gets 6, your car can start overheating, okay? And with this Texas heat, you're going to need some coolant. And I was like, okay, what's that? Well, it's $219 because you got to flush. Whoa, okay. Then I got to get my back brakes checked because when I'm about to reverse, it was... I was like, oh, I gotta get my brakes checked. And then you look at my registration sticker and I'm like, oh, fuck, this shit expires 5/26. And all this shit's just with the Mustang, and it ain't gonna happen with the Tesla. So to me, it was a no-brainer, and I did it.
Give me a hell yeah.
And one thing I can say, shout out to my boy Jose. I've never felt so elite in my life. I've never felt so baller and so like I was doing the pros and cons, and one of the pros was luxury because you just feel like $1,000,000 when you're in there. And I hear that you can go 0 to 60 in 3 seconds in the standard mode. I ain't even went through the standard mode yet. I'm still chilling, dog. And if you're an EVer, you know what I mean, dog. I'm still chilling because I'm scared. But you can go, and that's what the dealers told me too. He's like, let me tell you one thing about being on the road with the Tesla. You're the fastest sumbitch on the road. And I was like, I want to be the fastest one. He's like, get a Tesla. And I was like, cool. And now I can't even like listen to the little flip and ew, ghetto when I'm in my Tesla. Like I need to listen to some, wait a minute, like some Willow Smith or something, you know? Like I need to listen to some fucking bangers, some Casey Musgrove in there, you know, something. So the new Drake, I've been listening to the new Drake, like Iceman, like shebang. I don't mind. Why did they gas me up? They should only go to my head. Like it just feels so fucking good to be in that bitch. I love it, and I'm super excited to like share this moment with you guys because I'm driving here and I'm thinking about all the things I'm gonna say, and I'm thinking about like what my kid said. My 16-year-old daughter that doesn't tell me shit never. It can't make her happy. She's just always not happy. She's 16. She said, it's an 11 out of 10, Dad. I'm like, oh, you approve? And she's like, absolutely love it. I'm like, cool. My son said that he thought the Mustang was the second coolest car in the pickup line. He's like, well, Bo's grandpa has a Porsche, Dad. And I'm like, okay, well, I can't fuck with the Porsche. He's like, so you're number 2. And I'm like, oh, that's understandable. After seeing the old Tessie, Dad, I think you've been promoted to number 1. I was like, oh, have I? He's like, yeah. Then later he goes, Dad, let me ask you a question. I was like, what's up? What do you like better, a Tesla or a Lamborghini? I'm like, oh, God, Bubba, you got to go Lamborghini. Like, come on, you got to go Lamborghini. He's like, I don't know. I love Teslas. So it feels good to like have your kids proud of you and what you drive and all that good stuff. Because when I grew up, I had, my parents had some shit cars. Oh, they were dog shit cars. And like, they would literally like my dad used to open the hood and spray some can. And then we'd have to get one car rolling, and then he would have to start it while it's rolling. Like it was. I have stories for days. One, that little the middle console thing on one of the seats. The seat was out, and one of us had to sit on it, and it would get hot as you ride, and we'd have to like rotate because it was so fucking. It was bad. Everything was bad growing up. We used to get dropped off at school and like specifically request, "Can you drop us off a few blocks down, Dad? Because I can't be seen in this piece of shit." And it just feels good to not have my children go through that. And I don't know, man. I've just been riding this high because Jose was right. I feel like I made it. And prior to owning the car, because I still live in the ghetto, dog, the only thing I can think of that would make me feel that way is like a nice house in a nice neighborhood, or I feel like if I were to get a Rolex, like I feel like if I were to get a Rolex, I would have this same feeling like, what time is it? Well, you know, I feel like I can't think of much else that would make me feel like this, like this. And then you get the dumbass, I don't even want to call them dumbasses. I'm sorry in advance, but like that make this like a political thing. Like, you wear red? You Republican? Elon Musk made that vehicle anti-Tesla. My mom was telling me a story, and she was like, I guess talking to one of her girlfriends on the phone and was like bragging like, oh yeah, my son got a Tesla. My son got a Tesla. And she's like, I heard that guy's like giving those away now. No one's buying Tesla anymore. He's like giving those away. And she was like, hater. And I'm like, for sure. Hater. So yeah, Like I just feel so good right now about it. And I know you guys have been riding with me with that journey. So thank you guys for like, I don't even know what I'm thanking you for. That's a fucking thing, dude. I'm fucking hype.
What do you think about the regenerative braking?
I had to turn it off. If I
You turned it off?
if it's what you're talking about.
You didn't turn it back on?
Not yet.
You're not using it?
Not yet. Is it where it feels like a golf cart?
What do you mean?
Like when you let up the gas
When you
and
stop?
it just, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I turned it off.
Oh my God.
You get used to it, I hear.
You do. I hated it when I took the test drive.
Yeah, well, I took
She's
a
like,
test drive with it
punch
on.
it. And I punched it and then I backed off the accelerator and it did that thing with the brakes. And I'm like, whoa, what was that? Like it basically stopped.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's super weird. She was like, oh, you didn't know about regenerative braking? I'm like, no, I don't like that part.
Me neither.
I was like, I love this car. I don't like that part. But 2 or 3 days later, I was like, this is actually cool. This is actually dope. Like you don't have to use the brake as much as you do in a regular car. Once you get used to it, and it doesn't take much getting used to, takes getting used to getting back into a regular car and being like, this is so dumb. This is such
medieval
a dumb
days.
fucking car. Like, do I have to stick my fucking foot out so I can stop?
Well, yeah, I heard
What's
that you
going
won't
on?
even need the brake, right?
No,
I need to give it a shot.
You rarely do need the brake. It knows like how far you are away, so it's stopping. Like it's measuring how far you are away from the next car too. So it's hard to trust it, but it feels like it's not gonna it's sketchy. And yeah, sometimes you do use the brake pedal to like make sure it stops, but it always stops. Like it's so good.
I'll give it a shot on the way home, or maybe on the way to work. I don't know, whatever feels safer. I don't know, but yeah, I have seen that they have it's a cool feature. Like if you're at a red light and the light turns green, it'll be like beep beep, and you're like, oh shit, green light. I know that's a cool feature. They have the self-driving. My granny was not fucking with the idea of self-driving. I was like, well, I might get it. I was like, it's $100 extra a month. Chick, no, Jonathan. No, I don't like the idea of that one bit. So, I don't know. I probably won't do the self-driving. I might want to try it a month just to try it, but no, I don't think it's something that I would do regularly.
You get a trial, right?
No, I didn't.
You didn't get a trial?
No, I didn't get a trial.
You're supposed to get a month trial.
For all new users?
Mm-hmm.
Huh, no, I don't think so.
Do you have Tesla insurance or regular other type of insurance?
Regular bootleg.
Check out Tesla insurance.
I might.
It's
yeah.
it was cheaper than any other insurance.
So you don't have like regular car insurance? You have Tesla insurance?
You have Tesla insurance.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The only thing with that is they monitor everything. Like your speed, your monthly premium is based off of your driving. Right. But it doesn't fluctuate that much. And really the cost is still lower than regular insurance, but everything is monitored. And so, yeah.
Something to at least consider. I don't know. Maybe consider it. But I have charging stations at my job, which is like, I feel like the most, that was like the biggest sales pitch for myself. I was like, I don't even need to charge it at home. I don't need to go to the Tesla supercharge thing. I can charge it at my job. So, super duper excited about that. I'm going to be riding this wave for a bit, but, super excited about it. Number two. It's Love Island USA season, baby. What the fuck is that guy? Give me a hell yeah. Oh my God, I love Love Island. It's my favorite show on TV. And let me sell Love Island to you fucks for a bit. Because I've been trying, I tell Corey about it and he's like, dude, I'm going to start it this weekend. He said that for 2 years already. Okay, we get it. Whatever. He wants to, but it's like for whatever reason, and if you fall into this category, for whatever reason, you like the idea, you want to, but you don't, you're fucking up. It's the best thing on TV, and here's why. You get a new episode every single day except Thursday for 6 weeks straight. Have you ever been on the couch like, God damn, what do I watch tonight? You don't ever have to do that. We're watching Love Island. It's the best TV show on earth. And what's cool, so tonight, the Spurs play, which we're going to jump into the Spurs in a bit, and you don't watch Love Island. So tomorrow, I have 2 episodes of Love Island. It's literally fantastic. Like I can't get enough of Love Island, and I want to talk to you guys about specific characters and the everybody, the cast. There was one guy that was like a police sheriff, and he quit his sheriff job to be on Love Island. And then the mayor of that city where he was sheriff comes out and says like, "You're a disgrace. You know, our taxpayer dollars paid money to fund you and all this police academy training, and you just quit for Love Island." And then there's rebuttals like, "You didn't pay for shit, Mom. You're a liar." But then he's the first one to get eliminated. Oh no! And then there's this guy named Gabe. And here's the shit part about these shows, right? Is rumors are going to start coming out like crazy. They're going to dig up clips from 2020, 2021, 2014. So there was this one girl that got in a fight in when she was in high school. Granted, she's only 22 now, but like, let's just say 4 or 5 years ago, they pull a clip from her fighting and like, oh, she's violent. And then in that same clip, she called somebody fat and they're like, oh my God. She used I swear, no, there's a video out on social media somewhere and they couldn't even say, I'm thinking they're talking about fuck, dude. They said, she said the F word. And I'm like, okay, big deal. And they go, she says the F word, hit the clip. And she's like, ew, that girl, when she sits up, she's like showing all of her fat. And she's like, see, she uses the F word.
Turn the lights off.
It's crazy though. Like, are we and seriously, I'm an unk. I'm in the unk category. We cannot say fat no more? We gotta say the F word? That was new to me. We couldn't, she said, oh my God, she said the F word. And apparently she was body shaming or something, which I don't condone that, but we can't say fat no more. We got to say the F word. Bubba's kind of, ooh, yeah. You know what I mean? Hiller. Yeah, that was crazy. Love her, by the way. What's her name? Kata. Love Kata. I was a huge fan. I was a huge fan of Melanie until I wasn't. Until she became Huda Jr. Can't have Melanie on the show no more. Who else I love? I love Sincere's a really cool dude. KC's I love all the dudes, right? I feel like that's I got a hot take. For anybody listening that loves Love Island, I got a hot take. They have this new bombshell that comes in. His name is not Colby. Similar to Colby. Maybe Colby. Caleb, Colby, something like that. It's a 5-letter C word. And he's this new bombshell. And all the females, every one of them, their pussy got wet. Their pussy dripped. They were like, oh, he is fine. And she's like, oh my God, girl, he is my type to a T. To a T, he's my type. And the other girl's like, you get me all tickly down there. Not him. He comes on tonight.
It's not Caleb. No,
he comes Corbin? On. Corbin. I don't want to sound like a hater, but Corbin's like not attractive to me at all. At all.
Well,
like
Caleb is.
Yeah, Caleb. No, but Corbin. Show a picture of Corbin.
Because
he's racist. Tall. No, he's tall. Because I'm about to. Yeah, come on. That's a good picture of him. That's a good photo. Go to like a regular like. No, that. So I was gonna sound gay in a bit. That's sincere. Boy, that's a dime piece. Yeah, you go to that picture. That's a fair picture. Is he okay? I mean, he's okay. What would you give him 1 out of 10? I'd say 7.5 burger.
Yeah, I'd say 7, 8. Yeah,
but these girls were going ballistic over him. And now type in sincere Love Island. Now this is a certified dime piece, bro. Sincere, like, come on. But it's weird with Love Island because Sincere's girl almost felt like she wanted to jump ship and leave that handsome gentleman for Corbin. Come on, man. Come on, man. So the bottom right or the bottom left guy, That's the guy that was a sheriff that got kicked off. Oh, and then the bottom right guy, his brother was on Love Island last year, and that's why it kind of pisses me off with the cast because they were receiving a lot of backlash because it's like less about like actually finding love. Who would have figured? And now it's like for ratings, like Iris from last year recruited a few people. This guy's getting this guy. That's my brother. Like, it's like, So I don't know, but I love Love Island. There's this girl, you can pull this last person to pull up. There's this girl named Beatrice. They call her Bea. Bruh, she only has one leg. She like performed in the Olympics and she's a certified badass. She has one leg though.
1 second.
She has one leg though.
How can I find the guys so fast?
Yeah. They're on your
Nah, it's not that I can't find her. It's just I'm trying to find a clear picture of this.
But the thing is, like, there's one guy. Who was it? Oh, it was that guy Gabriel. No, it wasn't Gabriel. I forget who it was. Yeah, she's on the show. She got that Tesla leg, Bubba. Because it runs fast than a bitch.
Wow.
So she's not bad looking. But she has one leg. And the girls in the villa, and I watch so much bullshit, by the way, like TikToks and stuff. The girls on the villa get pissed off, like upset, raged, mad. This guy said he only likes blondes. And I'm like, I don't like blondes for the record, but I want to say this. Like, okay, well, if that's his preference, that's his preference. Like, if he only likes blondes, then he only likes blondes. But he told, no, maybe it was, that's what it was. He told a blonde head girl, I don't like blondes. And the blonde head girl was like, I can't believe it. He said he doesn't like blondes. And so this TikTok that I was watching was like, and why is so-and-so getting so much flack about not liking blondes? Am I able to say I don't like one lady with one leg? Am I able to say that? Am I able to say like I only am attracted to people with two legs? And I'm like, fair point. Like, no matter how good looking she is, if you only had one leg, it would be challenging, especially on the show, because you can get another dime piece with two legs. You know what I mean? And shout out to her because she has endorsement deals galore. I think she's already a millionaire. I saw something else that said like she was in the Olympics. She has sponsors and endorsements. She's made, right? And then you hear weird shit about her that she's really a lesbian, but she's playing straight on just to be on the show. I don't know. I'm just reporting the news here, people. But long story short, I'm in love with Love Island. And it was just 1 week, and we still got 5 more weeks, 6 days a week. I'm stoked for Love Island. Went to the movies last week and saw a banger.
Hell yeah.
I saw this movie called Backrooms. And it was one of the ones that I wanted to see because to me it feels like what do they call those things? Like when you go, like, there's a word, but like you go into like another reality and like, you're like, oh, fuck, this is not like, so long story short, guy walks into a fucking wall, a sheetrock wall, and then he goes into these back rooms and it's an empty building. And what makes it kind of eerie is everybody was talking about Backrooms and they said that the Crossroads Mall gave them Backrooms vibes because it's always quiet. Mm-hmm. No one's ever in there. Doesn't seem real. The people, are they real? And that's what Backrooms was about. It was this furniture store owner is having marital problems. And so him and his wife separate. He's staying at the furniture store. And then a few weird things kind of happen at the furniture store. He goes downstairs to check them out. what is it called though? Like when you go into a room, I forget what it's called. I'm dropping a blank, but
What do you mean?
like this thing that whatever that is called something, and it's kind of like
Surreal?
not a glitch, but like it's a I'm gonna come up with it in a bit, but yeah, it's like when you're able to walk through a mirror. I've seen a TikTok of a girl walk through a mirror and she goes into like a blank, but
Dimension?
yeah, kind of right. And that's what this movie's about. And so it was good. And then you watch TikToks on it and they explain this and they explain that. And they're like, oh, well, did you notice this? And it was one of those movies afterwards, like, fuck, I want to rewatch it now based on everything that I've learned from the movie.
Take Me.
It's so good.
I want to
Beans.
watch it so
It's
bad.
so good.
And Obsession.
Oh, I want to watch Obsession too. Oh my God, I want to watch Obsession. There's a lot of good movies out. Next week, I already got tickets. I know me and LJ talked about it last week, but I went ahead and pulled the trigger. I got some baller seats to watch Disclosure Day, baby.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that guy?
Yeah, so I'm super excited about that because Disclosure Day is about aliens, but I told myself I wasn't going to talk about aliens this episode. Super excited about that. So I'm sure next week we'll talk about Disclosure Day. But Backrooms was so good, Beans. And if you're going to watch it, I don't want you to watch the TikToks and the videos prior, but afterwards you got to like jump on TikTok or jump on YouTube and like watch all these videos that explain the little things. And you're like, oh boy, that's good. Backrooms was super good. If you want to go, I'll go with you, Beans. Because we discussed in a previous episode, going to the movies with a dude is not gay.
Hey, wait till you go with me. Not gay unless you make it that way.
That's funny stuff. What else I want to talk to you guys about? Went to the Backrooms, got tickets to Disclosure Day. Love Island is here. So another thing is the Spurs, man. We're down 2-0 right now. And I just think we look like the better team. I think we are the better team. And I know Beans is going to chime in on this, but I get mad at the narrative when they say, but they're the youngest team in the NBA and we still made the finals, so we still exceeded expectations. And all that's true. We're the youngest team. Nobody, including myself, I owe a dude Tamagotchi because I bet that the Rockets will go further than the Spurs. At the time, it sounded like a fair deal with KD. Not so much. Like, I don't think anybody expected the Spurs to make the finals, so that's fair. But what tickles my pickle is I just feel like that doesn't work. Even though it's all true and it's all fair, it doesn't work because I feel like the Knicks aren't as good as the Thunder. The Knicks aren't as good as the Spurs. And I did listen to the latest BFR episode, so I know where Beans is going to come from, where he says the Knicks are just a better team based on experience. And I hear it. I hear you. But also it's like, man, we just look like the better team. We just look like the better team. I feel like we're way more, like, we have way more depth. Our superstar is better than their. Like, we were going down the list. Me and my boy were like, who would you rather have, Bridges or like McCain and what's that little one? Caruso? It's like, oh, McCain and Caruso better. It's like, would you like Hartenstein or the Williams guy that we did the Hack Shack with? It's like, oh, Hartenstein. It's like, yeah. Would you rather have Chet or would you rather have Karl Anthony Towns is balling right now? But typically you'd say Chet. And you go down the list, SGA, who's the MVP, or Brunson? SGA, like, we've already beat the better team. Like, I just feel like maybe we expended so much energy taking out OKC. We don't have anything left. But like on a clean slate, I think we beat the Knicks. I know they've had our number and that's another, each matchup is different. Matchups make fights is, a UFC term that I like, but like maybe it's something like that. But when you watch the game, Spurs just look better. Like coming down from 14 in the fourth quarter and just losing by a point. Those last two possessions, literally fumbles. So it's like that one hurt. But what's the most disrespecting part, and I can't even explain it, was how disrespectful these New Yorkers, I'm going to call a spade a spade. Last time I got in trouble when I said that the Spurs were like over celebrating for the Blazers, but that's just the way I saw it. This is just the way I saw it, is like how we, San Antonio, allowed, and not that I'm going to do anything personally, but how we allowed that many New Yorkers come to San Antonio and literally take over the Frost Bank Center. Like, that felt like a home game for the Knicks in San Antonio. I saw videos in the Frost Bank Center where they're ripping the Wemby jerseys, where they're taking their belts off and they're like just spanking the Wemby jersey, like belt to ass, belt to ass, belt to ass. I seen like, just like them. It was just disrespectful. And you had all like hundreds, I'm not even kidding, hundreds of New York Knicks fans just attack and swarm us in San Antonio. It left a very bad taste in my mouth. Number 2 was the amount of celebrity support New York had. Pete Davidson was at the game. Ben Stiller was at the game. Fat Joe was at the game. Timothy Chalamet was at the game. Patrick Ewing was at the game. I'm trying to think of some big hitters that were at this game, but like Chris Tucker was at the game. All the New York residents and celebrities came to San Antonio and took it over as if it was theirs. The only 2 celebrities that I mean, obviously the Spurs players show up, so shout out to them because they show up every night. But we had, what's that? I know you know this, the comedian.
Shane Gillis.
Shane Gillis was there, and he's not even repping San Antonio. I guess he's kind of repping Texas. And then you have that actress from Landman. Whoa. She was there. I mean, but could we get Shawn Michaels to come out? Can we get, what's that girl's name? Rodriguez from Fast and Furious to come out? Michelle Rodriguez? Can you come to the game? Can you support I'm trying to think of anybody that we can compete to make this feel like oh God, dog it. Oh.
Give me a hell yeah.
But can we get anybody else? Like, can we pull Selena Gomez to come to a game? Like, come on, man. And what's scarier is tonight, in about an hour, we have to travel. We're traveling to New York. So as hostile as that environment was in San Antonio, it's going to be like, I saw this clip from Cameron, and he was like, if you think, because they were talking about how like the New Yorkers invaded LA, and it's like, if you think that's bad, wait till they come to New York. I mean, that atmosphere is going to be like nothing they ever seen. They're going to find out what hotel they're at. They're going to just like all the way till they get to the stadium. From the state, like I seen that they had to like barricade these blocks off, A, because Trump's coming to the game, which we're going to talk about, and B, it's for like player safety. Like they were talking shit about Wemby. Oh, keep that bus running, boys. You're going to be out of here in 2 days. It's a sweep. Knicks in 4. Like, it's like, God damn it, man. Like I almost feel bad because they are so young, and they are like, they have never experienced this. And they have overachieved, in a sense, but man, I feel like history could and will be written right now, and his name is fucking Victor Wembanyama, and I just think when he's playing at his best, he's unstoppable. He's getting blocks. He's making you shoot like super, like with a high arcs, just so you don't get blocked. And he's rebounding, and he's shooting threes, and he's taking you to the hole, and he's getting alley oops, and then he kind of goes missing sometimes. That's the only thing that pisses me off about him is he goes missing in big moments. And then like, I love how passionate he is. And when in the timeouts, and he's just like, come on. Like, I fucking love that shit. And when he's crying after the game, and he drops to all fours, and he's crying after losing game 2, and he feels like all that burden is on his, I love that shit because he wants to win. And again, I'm sticking with this. They look like the better team. I bet $100 that the Spurs would win in 6, and that $100 cashes out for $650. So I'm praying for the Hail Mary.
That's a Tesla payment.
Yeah, for sure. I need them to win all 4 for me to get paid out. But like, realistically, if we go to Game 7 in San Antonio, I don't give a fuck. We fixing to win. We beat OKC. I feel like they're the tougher team. In Game 7 in OKC, I feel like we can do that back in San Antonio. But it was crazy because me and LJ were talking about cities and states and everything last episode. In New York, there was this thing that was saying like studies show that going from New York to San Antonio is cheaper than just staying in New York and going to a game. So like if you're a regular degular dude like me and I live in New York, I can catch a not nonstop, but like I can take a round trip flight from New York to San Antonio, back to New York, have like a two days lodging to like stay in a hotel in San Antonio, all of your, eating foods and all that good stuff, go to the game and come back to New York is cheaper than if you just go to a game in New York. So a lot of these fans are coming just to experience an NBA Finals game because it's more affordable that way. So it's crazy to think about, man. It really is. But God damn it. And there's this clip, Beans, I'm not expecting you to find this because it's probably too hard, but I think Kyle Lee posted it, to be fair, but
Let's go.
they're like ripping, like if you're wearing a Spurs jersey like on Times Square in the streets of New York, they don't give a fuck who you are. Like it could be me, it could be Beans, it could be anybody. They're mobbing you, surrounding you, like literally mauling you and ripping that jersey right off your chest. And I'm like, dog, that's fucking crazy to me. I think it's this one. Yeah, it is this one. Watch this. But it looks like a little Chinese man, which kind of makes me sad. I don't know if it's that one specifically. No, I don't think it's that one.
No.
Go to Kylie's Instagram. I think it was one of the most recent ones he posted.
I think he blocked me.
Oh, fuck.
I'm just kidding.
But yeah, they're getting real hostile, dude. It's like, that's fucking scary.
Sorry.
And it's just weird. It's just weird, like, how people get over sports. I don't like an Eagles fan or a Giants fan, but just being like that's crazy. Like you should be able to. Shout out to my boy Murphy Lee. He said it best. He's like, you should be able to root for whoever the fuck you want to root for. And these people are getting hostile, man. It's crazy to even see that shit. Before I wrap up, what else do I got? Disclosure Day, Backrooms. Oh shit, dude! Listen, this is this is one of those had to be there stories. So I get that it's not gonna fucking blow your socks off, but this is a true story. And I think there was one other time that this happened. I remember I bought this little flip CD. And I wanted to show my brother I got it. Like, I forget which album it was. I think it was Underground Legend, but I could be wrong. But I wanted to show my brother the CD. And he pulls up to my mom's house. And this is when I still live in my mom's house ages ago. And I told him, I said, Scott, I'd love to show you the CD I got. Like, you won't believe it. And he's like, well, okay. I go to my room and it was on my bed. And when I go to look for it, it's not there anymore. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it was right here. I know it was right here. And so like, I'm tearing up my room for the CD. Nowhere to be found. I go back out to his car. I was like, I can't find it. He's like, no. He's like, what you want? I love flip. He's like, oh man, that's cool. And he leaves. I go back to my room and that little flip CD was sitting right on my bed where I thought it was initially. And to this day, this was like 25 years ago. To this day, I still remember that moment. Like, how in the fuck was that CD not there when I needed it? So shout out to my boy Jose. He gets me this Spurs shirt. I love it, by the way. And at work, you can wear Spurs shirts for game day, right? And I wanted to wear this one. I had wore all my other Spurs shirts throughout the playoffs. This is my brand new baby boy. And I wanted to wear it last night. Or I wanted to get it ready last night for today. And I'm looking everywhere in my closet, everywhere. And I'm like, man, I can't find it. So I pull out the old Elisa. She comes to my room. I'm like, did you see my new white Spurs shirt? She's like, yeah, I hung it up for you. I was like, where is it at? She's like, I don't know. I hung it up. I was like, it was in that, that pile of clothes. She's like, yeah, and I got that pile of clothes. I hung it up for you. It's a white shirt. So imagine a closet, right, of shirts. They're not color coordinated. So like colors everywhere. And it's one of those things, you've seen them old houses where you got those two mirrors and they kind of just do this. And so like all of my clothes that I wear on a regular basis on this side. So I pulled it out and I'm looking at all these shirts and I'm going through each one that's white. And I'm like, it has to fucking be here and I can't find it. And so I'm even going to the other side of the closet. I'm looking over here and she's like, I didn't put it on that side, Dad. I know I put it on that side. I was like, it's not there. And so we're both looking in this closet. We're looking under my bed. We're looking in my dirty clothes hamper that I know it's not in there because it's brand new. But I'm like, maybe we accidentally put it in there. We're looking everywhere. And so like, I kind of look at it. I'm like, I guess, fuck it. I was like, but what bothers me is I know it's in here because my house isn't that big. And like, I know it's in here. And she specifically said, I remember hanging it up. I was like, it's not here. We both went through that fucking closet 2 or 3 times. And again, we're specifically looking for a white tee. Was nowhere to be found. This morning, I'm getting ready for work, 6:30, half asleep. I don't give a fuck what I put on. I went to go look through the shirts that I could wear to work. And this one was like literally right there. I'm like, the fuck? So this morning I texted Lisa and I'm like, hey, did you ever come across that Spurs shirt? And she's like, no, I never found it. I was like, you wouldn't believe it. It was like right there when you opened my closet. And she's like, you're a liar. I was like, I swear to God, it was right there. Half asleep, 6:30 in the morning, not even looking for the shirt. It's right there. 8:30 p.m., going fucking crazy, like a chicken with his head cut off trying to find the shirt, having a second pair of eyes trying to find the shirt, looking in that same closet multiple times. It's nowhere to be found. 6:30 in the morning, not even looking for it. It's right up front. Wowzers. Whoa. Weird. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. What else I gotta say before we get up out of here? 2 things. There we go. Oh, here it is. Yep. This is it. Watch how this shit pisses me to fuck off, dude.
Take it off. 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 Yeah.
Oh, this shit pisses me off. This is what they're doing in the stadium, in our stadium.
Nah. Oh, they call one lacking. Where you going? Where you going, Tim Duckett?
Poor guy.
Ah, we got one.
They was doing this several times to different people.
Yeah, there was another guy. They were spanking him with the belt.
Ooh.
He wasn't even wearing a jersey. I didn't see.
Oh, no way. He was just
That's like, they're literally assaulting people.
Oh, yeah, no, it's terrible. It's fucking terrible. And like, that's even more reason why I don't fucking feel bad. That's why you haven't won a championship in 50 years. Because you act like that, you ain't gonna win shit. In Wemby, we trust, goddammit. Area 210. Contact disclosure day. Wemby time, baby.
Hey, but shout out to Rico's the nacho cheese. They don't win in Times Square and threw up the Ghost Spurs.
No! Oh, they're forever goated. Let's go. Damn, that's ballsy of them. I'm sure their product's not even sold in New York. Fuck it.
Oh, they just bombed that sign.
I hope so, man. That's tight. Oh, no way.
They shot it up, yeah. In case. Yep.
That sucks.
There's no more sign.
Yeah, man. I really... it was funny because I felt like this with Oklahoma City, but now it's even more so with the Knicks. Like, the good guy needs to win, and the good guy appears to be the Spurs in damn near every series. I mean, even the Timberwolves are playing like really dirty with Wemby. We felt like the Spurs were the good guy. OKC, it was like David and Goliath. Like, we need to beat them. We beat them. Down 2-0. That sounds, I think, a little scarier than what it is. I think we can, one game at a time. Mitch Johnson said it best. Put those, even they said they talked to Pop, and Pop said, just put those games behind you. One game at a time. And I love Wemby, and I know you guys talked about it too. I love Harper. I love Castle, and I can't wait. I can't wait for tonight's game. I think it's a big one. I think if we lose this game, that's pretty much impossible. But I think if we win this game, 2-1. Somebody had to go down 2-1, so fuck it. Well, I think we'll be good tonight. Donald Trump's supposed to go to this game tonight. Has stirred up a lot of controversy that he's coming to the game. Man, I don't know how I feel about it. Like taking him out of the equation. I was watching the Stephen A thing, and I like Stephen A for the record, but he was like, I don't care if it was Barack Obama. I don't care if it was George W. Bush. Donald Trump, like, you should not be going to this game. That's very selfish of you. I'm like, what does it matter if the president wants to come to an NBA Finals game in New York? They should be able to go. Like, maybe, I don't know. Like, if you're in a box suite, right? Like, fuck it, who cares? But I'm maybe they're gonna plant him like front and center on like half court. I don't know, but apparently the New Yorkers don't fuck with Trump. So I don't know. This whole series has been getting kind of chaotic. You had mentioned something on your episode that I thought was interesting because I had never heard of it. But it all made sense. You said something about the Twin Towers in New York and how Tim Duncan and David Robinson were the Twin Towers. And then you had mentioned that some players were 9 and some players were 11. And I was listening to that shit. I was like, damn, that's kind of crazy shit that I'd never heard of. So I thought that was kind of an interesting tidbit of this whole simulation. But yeah, history does repeat itself.
I believe the NBA is just one big scripted ritual. It's not a coincidence that Wemby plays for the Spurs and Brunson plays for the Knicks. This is a pre-written story.
I agree.
This is not happening organically. The Spurs are going for their 6th championship in franchise history on the 6-year anniversary of Kobe passing. Think about it. We just saw Game 7 end with number 24 on the Spurs slamming a dunk down similar to Kobe to give the Spurs an 8-point victory with 4.1 seconds on the clock. Those are Kobe's New Jersey numbers, and then 4.1. Kobe passed away when he was 41. Kobe died on January 6th. That Game 7 victory gave Mitch Johnson his 12th win in the playoffs. His record's 12-6.
January 26th.
Like 126, like January 26th, Kobe's date of passing. Kobe always referred to his off-season training program as the 666 program. If you flip the 1999 NBA Finals upside down, it's a 666 and a 1. 666 for Kobe and then a 1 for Wembanyama. The Spurs won that series 4-1, like Kobe dying at 41. And the game-winning shot was shot by number 6, Avery Johnson, with 47 seconds left on the clock. 47, like the Knicks won the Eastern Conference in 4 games, the Spurs beat the Thunder in 7. And like the 47th president, who is a big New York Knicks fan, and going to the NBA Finals games in MSG. In 1999, the Spurs' 2 best players were nicknamed the Twin Towers. After the Spurs beat the Knicks, 9/11 happened. Keep in mind, the Knicks' best player, Brunson's dad, was on that team. He wore number 9. Brunson now wears number 11. 27 years later, the Spurs' 2 best players are nicknamed Area 51. Don't be surprised if when the Spurs win the finals this year, there's an alien invasion in New York a couple years later. It started with Duncan. It will end with Wemby. I like the Spurs in 6, which would also give them their 27th NBA Finals win in franchise history. They would win the series 2-4 on 6/6/26. That's also the exact date, to the date.
Fuck you!
27-year anniversary of Tim Duncan's first ever NBA Finals game, which the Spurs won, by the way. If you want a free $50,
I mean, you can connect any dots you want to connect at any time. If you want to see something, you can see it. You know what I mean? You can pull numbers, you can pull stats that align with what you're thinking. I'll say that, but also there's a whole lot of coincidences, and coincidences do not exist.
Wow.
Crazy.
Wow. So one coincidence I noticed, one of the entire video was I've always thought it was weird because you know how fucking balls deep I've been into the aliens and the conspiracy. I think it's a little weird that Wemby is known as the alien and he has rapidly became the biggest superstar in the NBA. And like we spoke about earlier, like way over projecting. Like they were like the 7th seed last year in the play-in playoffs, barely making the playoffs last year. And now they're in the NBA finals and they're led by the alien. And take sports out of the equation. 2026 is the year of the disclosure with alien. I don't know. It's just really weird. All that's kind of weird. But this is why I think we're in simulation. And I swear to God, I wasn't going to talk about this, but it is weird to think about when, I don't know if you guys remember when Luka got traded from the Mavericks to LA, everyone was like, why would they do this? This doesn't make sense. Like this does not make sense. And LA, the Mavericks had like don't quote me on this, but like a 6% chance of getting the first overall pick ever in the draft. And a 6% chance they get it and they get Cooper Flag, which is a baller. So like there was a lot of little things in the draft. Like we just showed it with Wemby. He's in a Tony Parker jersey when he was like 10 years old. And the Spurs, don't quote me, but I think the Rockets had a better chance of getting the first round draft pick.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
right? And
bro, that did not feel fair. That felt fixed.
That felt
like
fixed.
Us getting the number 1 pick,
it felt fixed.
100% fixed from a Spurs fan.
And if you look at, just like you said, history, and David Robinson was a certain type of individual, and then they just happened to get Tim Duncan, who was a certain type of individual, and then they get Wemby, who is just a certain type of individual. Like for those 3 stars to align up almost perfect for San Antonio, I'm happy it happened, obviously, but it's also crazy. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, you see little shit in the draft where if you don't want to, I would almost rather believe that we're in a simulation than to believe, like they said, that this whole shit is scripted. Like if this whole shit is scripted.
But that's the same.
Yeah, no, it is, right. But like scripted from like a godly figure compared to like Vegas making money type of thing. I would hate if I found out it's scripted. Like, we're all millionaires now. Hopefully it's like scripted from like and that's what doesn't make sense either. It's like you see these underdogs. Me and Corey talk about it all the time. Like the Smithville Tigers, I mean this sincerely, were the worst football team of all time. In the 4 years that I was in high school, they were 1-39. They've won 1 game and lost 39 games, right? And we just see too many, like March Madness is a huge example, but we see too many Cinderella stories, like too many underdogs beat really, really good teams all the time. And it just shouldn't be that way. Like these guys are highly prospects, the best of the best in the entire, world. And they're playing against the Smithville Tigers. And how do the Smithville Tigers win games? And like when Conor McGregor, he gets this 13-second knockout to beat Jose Aldo. And then he fights, Eddie Alvarez and knocks him out. And like his trajectory, you cannot write it. He fights Jose Aldo 100 times in that 13-second knockout. Just doesn't happen again. Like there's just so many things in sports specifically, but in all aspects of life where certain things happen, you're like, how like miracles. And these miracles happen far too often to call them coincidences or miracles. I don't know. I'm just reporting the news here, people. On Wax the podcast.
Don't end it yet. Because check out this email that the Spurs sent somebody for selling their tickets. Tickets associated with your account have been identified in connection with resale activity utilizing unofficial or unauthorized secondary market sites in violation of the applicable ticket terms and conditions. Accordingly, your season ticket membership and related ticket privileges are revoked effective immediately, and any deposits paid towards next season, if applicable, will be refunded. Questions regarding this notice may be directed at legal@spurs.com.
Wow.
So I think that was more of I think somebody was like what do you call it? Price gouging, nosebleed seats.
Yep.
But the Spurs organization, what I read in this news story, is they are monitoring social media sites to look for resellers.
Oh, I follow the guy on Instagram, by the way.
Spurs 6 man.
Yeah.
Not the Spurs 6 man. Yeah, so they're fighting back. But they didn't do it enough because there was way too many Knicks fans in the stands. And that's insane, like, for San Antonio to have so much pride. And it's always been this way. Like, the pride is in the stands. It's above plaza level, right? It's above the box seats where the real fans reside.
Right.
These other fans, these, like, wealthy people... The money talks, right? It sucks, right? But money talks with them, and money talked. And it sucks because, like, it was blue, bro.
Whoa, God, it was blue.
It was crazy.
It was disrespectful for sure.
Yeah.
But they do that shit like on like Southeast military. So tell that same group of people to go down to where people are honking. Whoa. They wouldn't last, bro. Like those are the fucking real fucking savages out there.
Yeah.
Take that shit over to Southeast military, you fucking Yankee fucks. Yeah, it was crazy. I couldn't believe like how shitty that felt. Like to watch the videos, like, damn, that fucking sucks. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, all crazy. Yeah, lots going on. Like I said, June, summer. Man, I just yeah, big things popping. Shout out to my boy Flaws, BFR podcast. He is hosting a show in Laredo for Chingo Bling. Whoa, dude. He's only hosted 2 shows in his entire life. Then he gets the call from the Ghetto Vaquero in Laredo.
You can't spell nostalgia without nalgas.
I heard that. Let's fucking go. The Ultimate Warrior. Let's go, baby. I'm excited for him, man. And that's, I don't want to get too personal, like take up all the time, but that's what's crazy about like life as well. And I know Bean struggles. I know I struggle. Flaws that same day, if not that same day, I don't want to say that same day, that same week for sure, was like, man, I'm just over it all, man. I'm just over it. I'm like, over what? He's like, I'm over this. I'm over that. I'm over this, with this and this and this and that. And I kind of felt like I had to talk him off a ledge. I'm like, bro, come on, baby. Like, you're good. And then the show happens. I'm hearing good things. Everybody said he killed it. Then he gets the call from Chingo Bling. Now he's opening up for Laredo. Now he's like super passionate. It's like, oh, this is my life. Like, it's fucking dope. We were just talking about like, it's fucking dope how like you can feel shit and you want to quit one day and then the next day just like get this fucking golden opportunity. And I'm not saying that's the golden opportunity. It's a huge opportunity to like open up several other doors. And I don't want to sound too gay, but like you can't give up. You can't quit. You got to keep shooting because every shot that you don't take, you miss. And I've always said this, and I've always felt this way with me. Shooters fucking shoot, and we got to keep shooting. I know Beans gets in his head sometimes. I know Flaws gets in his head sometimes. I know I get in my head sometimes. LJ last week got in his head. He said no to me initially.
Yes, take your shots, but let the play develop.
Let the play develop, Spurs. Yeah, don't throw that bitch at Wimby's back, man. Just keep shooting, man. Keep grinding. Shout out to my boy Lex. Always really motivational, always trying to like keep us all afloat. I seen he was on your live too. That's funny. We just need positivity. We need you guys to believe in us. I was watching this thing that says, it's actually that Mexican OT. He was talking about JOP. You know who that group JOP is? No. Oh, it's some like Latino-ish band. I don't know, but he's like, I like JOP because they fuck with me, but they don't fuck with me. And I was like, yeah, that's kind of crazy if you think about it. Like he was saying, like in person, they fuck with me. Like, hey, what's up, man? But they don't fuck with them. Like they don't put them on a verse. They don't they don't fuck with them, but they fuck with me. And I need all of you guys to fuck with me and fuck with me, you know? And man, it just, you guys have to understand when Beans is here, when Flaws is here, when I'm here, and we press record and we do the work, and we, like I told you, we have to schedule it. We have to schedule guests. We have to do the promotion. We have to do the reels. We have to do the Instagram. We have to do the fucking, the thumb art, the thumbnails, the hashtags, the tags, the everything. And sometimes I know, I struggle with this. Like, you don't get the result that you want. You don't get the listens that you want. You don't get the shares that you want. You get in your own fucking head and you want to quit. And I'm here today to say, don't fucking quit, man. Keep fucking going. So if you love me, I love On Wax podcast, man. Share your Instagram stories. Let them know who San Antonio's #1 podcast is, baby. Wax Wednesday, On Wax little podcast. Henny. I'm going to Laredo with Flaws. Hopefully that's going to be some dope content. Beans, you said you're coming, right?
Yeah, I didn't know you were going.
Yes, sir. On Wax
Never
podcast. BFR. I fucking hate you. BFR podcast, BFR Productions. Henny. We out of this motherfucker, man. San Antonio 210, area 210. Let's go Spurs. If you listening to this and the series is 2-1, just know I'm a happy son of a bitch, man. Let's go. San Antonio, baby. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Hey, yo, it's your boy Jay Hen, and I got some very exciting news for you guys. If you guys like to have fun and you like to gamble, and maybe you can't always afford to go to Vegas, don't worry about it. I got you covered. If you're in the San Antonio area, you must visit Rustlers Club, located off 410 and Ingram Road. Follow them on Instagram for more information at Rustlers Club SA, and let them know On Wax sent ya.